First is job generation. Amongst the problems, of course, we have something in the neighborhood of 9 million overseas Filipino workers already, and a very significant portion of our labor pool. There is also that issue of the changing of definitions as to those constituting the labor sector. When I was in school, they talked of people who were employed, unemployed, and underemployed. But now there's a new category for people who are unemployed, who are not looking for work. Effectively, in 2004 and 2005, we lost something like 1 million in the roster of the unemployed. And since they are not recognized as a problem, then therefore nobody is proposing solutions for that particular sector. So the first is job generation. Education is a second priority. Reforming it, the basic ed sector from a 10-year program to become a 12-year program. We think education will be the key towards attaining so many things. Better jobs, even protection of rights, health issues can all be addressed through an efficient and viable, vibrant education sector. Third is we have a health program, the centerpiece of which is a universal health care program. We hope that within 3 years, our studies tell us that with efficient running of our national health system, which is called PhilHealth, the DOH, our Department of Health, will be in a position to provide universal health care for 100% of Filipinos from the current 38%. The fourth is judicial reform. Things that we would want to happen in society cannot happen with the judicial reform that we have at present. There is a very dismal rate of conviction of about 18%. We have 6 years on average to adjudicate cases. And some have opined that it's not just 6 years, it's 6 years per level. We have the regional trial courts, you have the Court of Appeals branch level, then the Supreme Court. So it's about 18 years to settle so many cases.
Senator, what about corruption? It is rampant in the Philippines as it is in other emerging markets. The Philippines is the most corrupt behind Indonesia. What's the plan? How do you hope to address it?
The President of the Republic makes 50,000 pesos a month, about $1,000, presides over a 1.5 trillion budget. And 50,000 a month gross is not even sufficient to send children to the best schools in this country. And of course, it's a slight scale downwards. The entry-level position might be okay, but as soon as there's a promotion, the private sector compensation package really outpaces that of the public sector. So we want them to be as knowledgeable perhaps as Bill Gates and Donald Trump, and we want them as saintly as Mother Teresa, but we don't want to pay them anything. So that has to change. There are already laws extant, a so-called attrition law that deals with the BIR and customs, whereby they meet goals or they surpass goals. There are reward systems. If they do not meet goals, there is also a penalty system, suspensions, reprimands, all the way to termination from the service. So there has to be, our bureaucracy will have meritocracy as the main basis for promotion. But like in Singapore, there has to be a percentage of the private sector counterpart's salary that members of our bureaucracy can look forward to. Hence, raise the bar before they're tempted to undertake a graft and corrupt practice.